Hey guys, it's Sarah Adams. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a little flustered right now because I don't know what's going on, and there's so many rules with this COVID thing. And even having a C-section, there's a couple of things happening that I don't think are related to COVID, but I just want to talk them through with you right now. I have gotten a lot of questions like, what does this mean for going into the hospital with the COVID rules? So let's talk about that real quick. And then I'll talk about the mess that's happening over the next couple of days with scheduling everything. So first off, the rules with COVID right now for my hospital, women's and babies in Lancaster, is that number one, I have to get a COVID test. I can refuse it, but if I refuse, then they will treat me as if I do have COVID, and I don't even actually know what that means. I think it's partly for the staff, like they probably don't have to wear face shields. I'm sure they'll still be wearing masks regardless, but I'm sure it's for them. And I do know too that they encourage you to separate from the baby if you have COVID. So obviously I want to get the test then to show that I don't have it. So I'm not looking forward to that. That's to be scheduled for tomorrow. They only gave me between 8 and 12 a.m. window to have it done 2 days prior to the surgery. And then I have to be quarantined between the time that I have the test done until the surgery. So tomorrow's Father's Day, getting the test first thing in the morning. And then the other rules for the hospital is that you get one person, one support person. So obviously it's Clark. And once he comes in, he may not go out. He may not even go out to his car. So everything we possibly need needs to come in with us, which isn't a huge deal. He is going to have cabin fever for sure. He's so cute. He was like, what am I going to do in there for 4 days? Because I could be in there up to 4 days with the C-section. He's like, what am I going to be doing in there for 4 days? I was like, I don't know, maybe staring at your daughter in awe or helping me. And you know what he said? He said, wasn't that what the nurses are for? Yes, he did. So, God love him. So he's a little worried about that, not being able to leave. But as I have in I'm posting a video about like what I packed in my hospital bag. I don't know if I'm going to upload it before or after this one, but I'm packing him a sound machine to help him sleep better, and lots of snacks and his own pillow. So that should help him out just a little bit at least. So yeah, those are the rules. I have to get COVID tested. He cannot leave, and no guests. We're not allowed to have anybody in there, obviously. He doesn't have to get tested. I know we both have to have our temperature checked when we get in the door, but he doesn't have to be tested. So that's scheduled for tomorrow. But here's the thing that's concerning me. Like, is this going to mess up my surgery? Am I going to have to reschedule it or something? Is because, so they called me like 2 weeks ago to get the COVID test scheduled. And the lady told me that there's like these two options. You have to make appointments, or there's a drive-through. So I was like, well, I'll just do the drive-through. That sounds easier. And then I realized I never got the information on that. So I called her yesterday. This is like now like 4 days before the surgery. And I was like, hey, I don't know exactly where I'm going. I know roundabout where it is. And she's like, oh, I'm so glad that you called. I dropped the ball. That's actually closed on Sunday. This is like Friday that I'm talking to her yesterday. And she's like, so you're going to have to call and make an appointment at one of the other testing sites, and you should probably do it soon. And I was like, okay. So I called, made an appointment to get my COVID test for Sunday, Father's Day. And I was like, well, I also need blood work. This is standard. It's not COVID. But for a C-section, I have to get blood work done 1 to 3 days before the surgery is what the order from the doctor says. I said, can I just get that done at the health campus while I'm there getting COVID tested? And she was like, oh, well, our blood draw lab isn't open on Sundays, so you'll have to come in Saturday to get your blood drawn. I was like, okay. Fortunately, it's only like 10 minutes from my house. So today's Saturday, getting the blood drawn today, going in for COVID testing Sunday. Monday's my last day before Jolie comes. Tuesday morning, our surgery is first thing in the morning. Then, like those crazy eyes, but then I just got here to get my blood drawn, and the girls at the front desk to check me in said, oh, well, we can't do it because the like lab info on my blood only lasts 72 hours. So by the time I would get to the hospital to have the surgery, Jolie's delivery, I'd have to get my blood drawn again. Oh, and on top of it, when I get my blood drawn, I have to they put a hospital band, like with my blood info on my wrist, and I can't take it off until I'm discharged. So they're like, yeah, we'd have to put a band on you now, and then they'll end up cutting it off and making you get more blood when you get in there. So I'm so glad that they knew that. I have no idea why that is, because my order says to have it done between today and tomorrow, actually. So long story short, I'm here, not getting anything done. Tomorrow, coming back again for my COVID test. I'm supposed to be quarantined, but then I have to come Monday to get my blood drawn. So I'm hoping that's not a problem. I can't see why. I don't know. I'm just not going to say anything about it, even though it's here on YouTube. So I'm not stressed, but it's just a little bit of a cluster, and hopefully everything kind of comes through. So I don't know if this will be my last video or not. Like I said, I have at least that video of what's in my hospital bag to upload for you guys. But Tuesday, the 23rd, Jolie is being born. We have to be there at 6 in the morning, and the surgery is set for 7:30. That's the same as what Davin's was. I don't actually remember the exact time of his birth, but I think it'll be about the same for Jolie. So pray for me, send lots of prayers, and I will post photos for sure on my Facebook page and my Instagram probably later that day. So if you're not following me on there, I'll link up the info in the description box below. Give me some thumbs up here. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Make sure to press the bell if you are. That way you'll get notified when I do upload my next video, which is either going to be what's in my hospital bag, but then the following one will definitely be a video of Jolie and her birth. I'm going to try to record as much as possible, actually, in like the whole process of like going in and stuff, maybe in the surgery room, and then for sure after she's born. So all right, thanks for watching. Bye.